beautiful humans. It's time to sit down, settle in, and get ready for another episode of Exploring Thoughts. We're your host, Melly.
And Susie,
Let's start that timer
45 minutes.
on the clock.
Hi.
Begin.
We're
Hello,
here.
everybody. And I'm frustrated.
She really is.
I've been trying to figure out something for the audio, and I wanted to have it done for today. But alas, I think it might be what you said. I think we might not be updated. So we'll update our Audacity, and then I'll try again.
I believe that we're not updated, and that's the problem too. It's funny because we actually got here we were set up and ready to go almost
Dumb early.
35 minutes before our usual time, which is like 6 o'clock. And we just started, and it's like 6:12.
It's 6:11 on my laptop, so
Oh, okay.
who
Well, we're only
lying?
like
They both Apple, so
11
who
minutes.
lying?
I don't know. We got 11
Yeah.
minutes.
All right. Well, we're here. We're happy we're here. And let's get started.
Let's do
How you
this.
been?
I've been good. I have had a very relaxing week. I feel
Nice.
like I finished my book, the one I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
We had our nice
Well,
little
remind everyone what you're reading. We have new
oh yes,
listeners.
let them theory. I've been touching on that every so often on our
Mm-hmm.
episodes, so go back to check the other ones. But I am done with that book, so we're gonna start another one soon. And
Is
I
it
read
gonna
you
be
my
another
book.
cell phone? Yes, guys, it is so good. Fuck my other question. I don't care. Okay, her. It is. Listen, I know I'm her best friend, right?
She's biased.
And I'm not fucking. I read so much. She reads a lot too, but she
Hmm.
reads self help. I read like smut and drama and psychological thrillers. I'm being so serious. Like I have a new book every 2 weeks,
Yeah.
if that. And it feels like I'm listening to my audiobooks. It feels like and I told her, I said, I don't want any part of the process. I can't help you with this book because I like it so much. If it if it weren't that serious, if my desire for this book weren't so serious, I would be like, all right, let me help you. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what the process is for this. I just want to read the book, and I don't want to read it. I want to listen to it because she's got like this reading voice now. I don't know, y'all really don't know this much about me, but I love being read stories. That's why I like the audiobooks so much. My dad used to read to me a lot when
Hmm.
I was a kid. And so I do that now. My fiance reads for me before bed sometimes.
Hmm.
Listening to her is like listening to my audiobook. I need her to just fucking finish already because I'm five
I'm
chapters deep.
trying.
I'm 5 chapters deep and I'm like, okay, so where's the fucking rest?
Yeah, I read her 5 chapters the other day, and I don't know. It feels nice to know that you like it so much.
I love
Of
it.
course, it's hard for me to
To believe me.
to fully believe that it's that good,
Bitch.
but I really appreciate you, and I'm
She's supposed to
trying.
trust me. She's
I
supposed to
do
trust.
trust you.
I,
I just know that humans are biased
yeah,
when they love
okay. I
somebody.
listen. If you know what you should have done then to take this feeling away, you should have been like, "Hey, I've been reading this book, or whatever,
What do you
or
think about
what
it?
do you think about it?"
Yeah,
And it would have been the same reaction. I
yeah.
promise. I know
I
you
believe you.
can't
I believe you.
really believe me because you're dumb, but I
It's true.
say that with love, okay?
Listen, I'm
But
working on chapter 6. Okay, I'm working on chapter 6. For
yes,
everybody who wants to know, it is called The Last Journal Entry. And I am 5 chapters deep, but this is not enough.
it's
And
not.
I'm stuck. I've been stuck here for a little bit. I did mention that I've been writing a book in one of the other episodes.
I think our first episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So thank you very much,
It's
Melly.
going well, guys.
I hope that you guys will read it as well one day too, once it's done.
You will.
Hey.
I know our audience. They will 1000% want to read that.
I
It it's
appreciate it.
it's got spoopy vibes. It is nice.
I tried. It came to me and I tried.
It came to me and I tried. Well, that's nice. And I see you're back at the gym again.
Yes, I've been
So that's been
trying.
going good.
Yeah, I've been
That's
trying.
nice. I'm 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 on one official week of her not being here, and I am ready to jump in front of a train.
And when she means her, aka best friend, coworker that
That's my
recently
work
left,
wife,
Bianca.
bitch. Ah, she's gone. Listen, I'm feeling a little burnout. I'm not gonna lie. Having this is a two-person job for sure. I can do it. It's just a little more. I feel like there's a little more pressure on me now to
Mm,
perform at the same level that we both were performing. And
it's
yeah,
heavy.
it's heavy. It is.
Mm.
I definitely feel the strain more, but it's okay. It's okay.
You
She
can do
says
hard things, baby.
exactly. Yeah. I- Yes. But honestly, that is I wanted to talk about it because I've just been like, yeah, I'll do it. Okay, no problem. I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I know she listens to this, so I feel terrible because I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, okay? It's just if any, when you're alone, you feel it. And
Yeah.
now I
And now
feel
she
it.
feels it. She
Yeah.
does. Just so you know that she's not being dramatic. She is fully spiraling
Yeah,
because you're
it's
leaving.
heavy. It's
I
heavy.
mean, because you
And
left.
it's not even just that she's gone, like no, 'cause she's not dead. It's not even like just an emotional thing or a work thing, it's an emotional thing too.
Hmm.
Because we like
Yeah, you guys connected.
I look sometimes I look over to tell her something and she's not there. I full
Oh.
on feel like I'm in a movie when that happens because
Yeah, I
you
bet.
know and
It's a
so
hard
the
thing.
job kind of feels different. I know I wanted to say that because of the parallels from when I was coming in. I still come in early. I
Hmm.
still feel confident in in my routines in the morning. But then when that's over, it's like the dopamine is over because she's not coming in.
Yeah, now
And
you
I'm by
have to.
myself.
Yeah.
It, even if it were like I was gonna have someone come in, I would I like it,
Yeah.
not being so lonely because it does get lonely through the day when there's
Yeah.
no one there but the customers. And
Hmm.
then when it's slow, I feel like I'm just staring down at my phone.
Yeah.
And
I
there's
hope
no
you
one
get
to
a
talk
coworker
to.
soon.
I do too, but I
I
don't
know.
think they're
You
saying
told
they're
me.
not going to. They're not hiring anybody. We're fully staffed.
Little too staffed here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
So,
about it, but I hope
eh,
she's having a great time in her new job, and you
yes.
will be able to get through this. You can
Yeah.
do hard things.
Yes.
Uh, I'm very aware that you will be able to accomplish this. I'm sorry that you're feeling this way, though.
I didn't think it was gonna happen. Like I knew it was gonna be a little more difficult, but I didn't think I would feel burnt out so quickly. It's only
Yeah,
been a week. And I guess I wanted to ask the question to you and to our listeners: have you ever felt like burn out, sneak up on you, even though like you're fine, you're technically fine. Like I'm fine. I'm not like stressed for sleep or anything like that. But I definitely feel like it kind of just hey burnout. Has that ever happened to you
yeah.
before?
I feel like I, I hate to always keep going back to as a mom, but
Well, I
as a
mean,
mom, that's just my life right now. But yeah, as a mom, I feel like some days I don't realize how exhausting it is to be a mom because
hmm
we're having a good time. Like,
yeah.
even through vacation. Like we'll go to vacation and we'll have a nice weekend, and then I'll come back and I'll realize that I'm actually burnt the fuck out because we had to plan, we had to go, we had to keep the kids settled, we had to make sure that everything was packed and ready to go. Like all the things
You're
that,
worrying about a whole other human
yeah,
outside of
two of
yourself.
them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. But yeah, man, like I feel like burnout sneaks up on you. And the less that we're speaking to ourselves, the more it'll sneak up on us,
hmm
you know?
if we're not in constant communication with ourselves, communication is so important.
Yeah, it really
Not
is.
just with your partner or with your friends, but also with yourself because you got to check in. If
100%.
not, it will 1000% sneak up on you, and boom, all of a sudden you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I was a little bit in denial. I was like, "Oh, nothing's gonna change. I can do
I'm
this,
fine.
and yeah, and I
Hmm.
am. I
Yeah,
can do it.
of
I'm
course.
fine. It's just a little harder
Yeah.
than doing it, with a partner. I was working on the renewals today, and it was only like five of them,
Mm,
but it still felt like,
a lot.
yeah, because you're doing a billion other things on top of worrying about that and making sure you're filled out, so that way you're manager doesn't have to be like, "Hey, what's going on? Why
Yeah.
haven't you filled this out yet?"
Yeah.
You want to stay on top of things, you know?
Yeah. But it gets heavy.
It did.
Well, I'm sorry about it.
It's okay. I'm dealing. I have plans.
Hey. Well, so
Yes.
last week we asked you guys a question. When was the last time you looked back and realized you survived something that once felt impossible?
Mm,
I feel like I have a couple answers for
yeah.
this, but I'll pick one that is also as a mom. So, when I was having my second boy, Danny,
Moon pie.
Mr. Moon Pie, I feel like um the post traumatic, or not post traumatic, what is it called?
Post traumatic
Yeah, it's
stress.
called
No, postpartum.
postpartum. The
Postpartum.
postpartum hit me a lot harder this time around than with Leo. And there were so many moments. Like, this is like, I'm talking about months of feeling like I'm never going to get through this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is impossible. And, it was like, there, there's no way I'm going to find a routine. There's no way I'm going to be able to love them both the same. There's no way that my heart can contain
Yeah.
this much. There's no way that I can handle this. There's no way that I can organize this. Especially in the beginning, it felt like there was bills on bills on bills that we could never catch up on, and it just felt impossible. It felt impossible. And then when we put out the question, one out of a couple things that came up to me
Mm-hmm.
was how hopeless I felt back then and how grateful I feel now.
Wow.
Like how huge of a difference it is to wake up today and be like, damn, I really do love my life.
Yeah.
Even with the chaos, the stress, the bills, the blah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, damn, I survived and I'm only getting better.
A completely different
A
headspace.
completely different person. And I really felt like I wasn't gonna get through it, even though it was most likely the post
Mm-hmm.
partum
Postpartum.
talking. But
It's still a very real thing. Those were your
yeah,
feelings.
it
It's
felt it,
completely
it felt
valid.
impossible, you know. And I feel like when I was in my childhood, just that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna get into too many details, but just that. I
Yeah.
felt like
Alone. I understand.
alone and too many attempts
Mm-hmm.
and just being here now. It's like, damn,
Yeah,
we did it.
that's what
We
my
did it,
story was gonna be. I was
baby.
like, because I told her before we started the episode, I was like, I have no idea. You have to tell your story first.
Yes.
I don't know, because there were too many things,
Yeah.
and
It's like the solid
that's
thing.
exactly what I was gonna
Yeah.
go with. Like there was but very specifically a period of time where I was a child and in a house with a very bad person,
Yeah.
you know, and it wasn't even. I think the aftermath of that was the part that, because I was in denial while it was
Yeah,
happening,
of
you
course.
know. I think once he was finally gone,
It hit you.
and it was not good. And I was cutting at the time,
Yeah.
all that stuff. We'll have to put trigger warning on the episode for this
Oh
one.
yeah.
But I just could not see. I'm 32 years old. I am 32 years old. I did not think I was going to get here.
Yeah.
And 32-year-old Melly looking at 11, 12-year-old Melly, that's like, I
Oof.
did it. I did it.
Yeah.
If we could talk, I just, dah,
Yeah.
it was hard, but I
Yeah.
did it. And that's pretty cool too. So I'm sorry. I'm also kind of cold. It's
It's actually
freezing in
probably a
here.
PTSD that's hitting you cold, honestly. It's making you
Probably.
shaky.
Yeah, a
That
little
happens to me
bit.
too. Isn't it crazy though? Like it's so I wish we could talk to our past selves
Yeah.
as us today.
And console them.
Yes, because fuck would I tell her to calm down, man. But not in that way, but in the sense of like, I felt everything so deep. And I know I
hmm
didn't mean to, but I wish I could just go back and tell myself that everything's not that serious. That shit is gonna fucking hurt and the pain is gonna come, but it's also gonna leave.
Yeah.
And you're also gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, damn, today was fun.
Today was
Or you
fun.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's hope.
Like
There's
there's
hope for
hope.
you, little one.
There's hope. Because I really
Needed some.
needed some hope. And there was never hope given.
Nah.
I honestly don't know how I got here. Probably drugs.
You
No lie.
1,000%.
No lie. I was doped up every
Uh,
weekend for like 2.5 years.
no,
Every
I was just
weekend.
smoking weed.
No,
I was drinking very heavily back then.
no.
I know I said a young age, but it's true. I got most of my drinking out of the way before I was 21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Yeah. I feel like I started smoking at 11. I started
Mhm.
drinking at 11. I started popping pills at like 14. And then from 14 to 16, 17, I was doing drugs every weekend. And I'm
Yeah.
talking about over the counter. I'm talking about X. I'm talking about bitch, whatever the fuck. Sleeping
Mhm.
pills, shit. And the fucking horror stories that I have from that will be for another episode because we're getting a little pulled out. But yeah, man, I feel like that's what got me through fucking drugs.
This is not Susie saying go do
Do not
drugs.
go do drugs. It was a horrible
She's
time, but
just
the only thing,
saying
yeah,
this is how she. I just had to say
yeah.
that
The
because
only reason I did it on the law of myself is because half the time I couldn't even function.
Mm.
Okay.
This actually brings me to the deep dive and
How does this
detours.
keep
I
happening?
know. I listen because I don't tell her when we
No,
choose. We
she
don't
doesn't.
tell each other. We don't tell each other what's gonna happen. We just say, okay, it's my week. I'm choosing it. I think you'll like it. It's literally what I said to her today. I was like, I think you'll like it.
So are you telling me it's time?
It's time for deep dives and detours. Hey,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm honestly not really sure if this is a deep dive or a detour. So I think I'm just gonna go for it, and then you guys can decide, how you want to take it. We were just talking about coping mechanism and what we were doing. And I
To
know
survive.
earlier I said I don't care because I have plants.
Hmm.
Well, I want to go a little bit into that, the healing that I didn't expect
Okay.
from these plants. Now, I've had plants before, and you guys know I'm an agriculture major. I love
Hmm.
plants. I love, nature and all that. But I think this time I took it, I took it and ran with it. I went out and got a few plants from like Lowe's or whatever. And I did some research, and eventually, I know, don't buy from the big box stores. Before y'all come for me and try and cancel me, Melly's buying her plants at Lowe's still after Costa Farms. Okay. Anyways, I felt this. I got a bunch of plants, and I take care of them like religiously.
She does.
The watering, the cleaning of the leaves, the changing of the soil when needed. I just repotted everybody. They're comfortable. I didn't know the science behind that.
Hmm.
Okay. So plants actually lower your cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone for, people who don't know.
Yeah.
Because I realize I talk sometimes and just say things. But it's science. This is in backed journals, okay? It's also nurturing. You're nurturing, you're taking care of. Nurturing triggers oxytocin in the brain.
Hmm.
So you take care of the plants, you see the growth, you see what you get, and because you know you did that, you achieved that, boom, dopamine, oxytocin, the good feelings.
Yes.
And then well, I say obviously all the time. I don't mean to sound like that. I'm sorry. Uh, it's biophilia. Humans are wired to feel peace around nature.
Hmm.
So I didn't know all of this, okay, when I went into the whole thing. And I treat my plants better than I treat myself.
Oh
Like
goddamn.
honestly, that could be a green flag. I'm just saying. I didn't realize also the parallels between, your plants will reflect how you're feeling.
Hmm.
If you're neglecting them, if you're not taking care of them and they start to wither,
Hmm.
chances are you're not taking care of yourself either. And then you see the results of when you're not taking care of yourself, you kind of shrivel away. But, and a lot of plants are very temperamental, very dramatic. Sometimes all you need to perk that plant up again is just some water. a very simple act for the plant,
Hmm.
but also so like detrimental, you know?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just need to take care of yourself. And I I'm sorry. I wanted there was so much with this whole deep dive or detour because I wanted to touch on so much and I feel like I'm a little all over the place with the plants and the parallels. But just taking care of these little things has made me want to do better for myself.
I love that.
I know I keep saying I want to get my thing to the gym. I need to just get my thing for the gym and do it. You know, I
Yeah,
need
she
to
wants to go to
do
the gym,
yeah.
yeah.
I want to get back to my self-care routines. I used to do my feet, you know, I do my face every week, all that
Yes.
stuff. And I haven't done that in a while, and I want to do that for myself so I can grow and thrive like my plants do when I take care of them.
Yes.
You know, I just I didn't realize I would get so much
Out of it.
from from this whole thing, and it's really helping me cope with not just the stress of work or it's helping me show up.
Yeah.
It's helping me show up because but not helping me show up for myself
Yeah.
because I show up for everybody else,
Yep.
you know, and I often forget about myself and I'm kind of withering into this whole stress with work
Burnout.
and just the everything in
Yeah.
general. I need to be better for myself, but I also feel like I'm trying to balance being kinder to myself
Hmm.
and also wanting to be better and like pushing myself to be better.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like, man, I'm just breathing down my own neck to be better. Like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to
Yes.
do this, you need to grow, you need to do all the things and flourish. But at the same time, I'm like, it's okay, you're still human. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to find that balance. And I sometimes look at you and I'm like, she's so fucking balanced with that shit. She takes such good care of
Yeah,
herself.
right.
And I'm just like, I need to be like Susie. And then I put all this pressure on myself to be better. Then I end up just pushing it away. Like, I'll close down, come back to that later.
That's crazy. Let's just pause right there because let me just say it's funny because grass is greener on the other side, right? Grass is always greener on the other
Yeah.
side. You're over here saying that, oh, you wish you were so organized like me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm over here saying, damn, she can cook, she can bake, she knows how to keep her shit together, she knows how to go to work and get it done. She's not shy to pick up the phone and call somebody. You know, there are
I
things
a
that
thousand
we're,
percent am. Don't listen to her.
no, this is all accurate and 100% real truth. But it's crazy how we do that.
Yeah.
But I really like that. I really like this plant analogy. You know, get yourself a
Yeah.
plant and you'll be able to see what
Get yourself a
happens.
pothos. Get yourself a pothos. They're
A
very, very
pothos.
easy to
P
take
O
care
T
of.
H O S, in
Yes,
case
they're
you needed to.
very, very. They can be underwater. They'll adjust to the light, but I would recommend starting. I did not recognize or realize the mental health benefit from having all the plants. I just wanted better air in my house and a prettier surrounding, you know,
Yeah,
and I love plants.
yeah. Listen, I kind of want to stick here for a little bit because
Stick.
I love the whole comment that you said of plants feel what you feel and so
Mhm.
on. I feel like if you've ever been a plant person and your plants have died,
Mm.
take a moment, go back and work on yourself before you get to the plant.
Yeah.
Why? Because you can ask my mom, you can ask whoever the fuck you want. When I used to have plants, let's say even 3 years ago, 4 or 5, up and from 3 up, all my plants would die. And they would die so quick.
Damn.
And they would just, and I'm not talking about, oh, they need water. No, they're dead. They are crumbly.
No,
They
no.
are falling. And I feel like I constantly told myself, nope, I'm just not a green thumb. I don't
Mhm.
have a green thumb. People are born with green thumbs. All right, I'm not one of them. And I feel like that kept going into my head for a while until recently. I've been working on myself and,
Yeah.
you know, trying to get a more positive outlook in life. And I got plants and they're
Yeah.
not dead.
They're beautiful,
They're
y'all.
beautiful and I love them and whether I'm as intricate and as perfectionist as some of you plant people, I feel like I'm very proud of myself. And it's so easy to see how you being a green thumb person
Mhm.
has so much more to do with how you love yourself,
Yeah.
treat yourself, take care of yourself, and even the environment in your home. Because it is so true that plants feel you, hear
Mhm.
you,
Yeah.
sense you.
They
So the
can.
more that you're screaming, the more that you're negative, the more that you're this and that in a heavy, bad way, the plant will feel it, the plant will die.
Yeah.
But the more that you step back and appreciate the plant, aka yourself,
Mhm.
you grow and
Yeah.
the plant grows with you,
Because now you're giving it everything it needs to flourish. To
which makes it so
yeah.
easy to remember that, hey, I need that too. Because when you don't have that and you get some plants and they start dying, don't tell yourself that you're not a green person.
Yeah.
Just work on yourself a little bit and try again.
Yeah.
Because that was me.
Because
And
that
now
was
I'm
me.
happy.
And now her plants are
Yeah,
beautiful.
they're beautiful.
I'm
I'm gonna
actually
grow some
gonna try.
tomatoes.
Oh yeah, do it. I'll
Yeah.
come eat them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
hell yeah.
We're actually gonna try and repot your monstera this weekend,
Yes.
right?
Please.
So excited.
Please, please.
I I've recently just got my first monstera.
Oh yes.
It's beautiful. I already want another one,
I
but the
haven't
one
seen
that
it
I
in
want is
person,
very
but it looks
expensive.
beautiful.
I want that Thai monstera, the constellation. They're
Hey.
beautiful. Anyways, um, I've also been thinking about something.
Yes.
Um, since I got my first plant, and I know, excuse me, there's this. I talk to Chat GPT,
Yes.
and because I have the premium one, I can like separate things. And I've been really, really recording my plant journey with this thing, and
Mhm.
it's called like I call it the Plant Mom Diaries.
Okay.
So like I log all my feeding, anything to do with the
Yeah,
plants. Anytime I have a question or if I'm worried about a plant, I go here. I take pictures. It knows all my plants. It has all the names,
I love that.
everything. And I wanted to maybe start like a Facebook or no, like an Instagram
Ooh.
with all my plants.
I love that.
I love it too, but I'm scared.
Why?
So I actually have it written down, and these are my words.
Okay.
What if it flops? What if no one cares? What if it succeeds and it's a whole new pressure on top of me to do like on top of what everything else that I'm doing, and then I neglect it, and then I get pissed off at myself because I neglected it, and I just because you know how I am. It can start as like a hobby for
And turn
me
into a
and turn
spiral.
into a job,
Hmm.
and when I don't
Succeed.
succeed or don't produce, I feel less than.
Yes.
So I'm worried. It's still everything is still in my chat. I'm
Hmm.
still just in my chat. I don't think I'm ready to
Hmm.
start, posting yet.
Hmm.
But I eventually do want to have a plant channel,
Okay.
and then I want to do that thing on Palm Street.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get a little deep in here.
You know.
Let me ask you,
Yeah.
what do these three things have in common?
What three things?
Those three things that you named off that would be
Oh,
reasons for you not to actually go on with this plant lady Instagram that you want to do.
it involves other people.
You guys should see the smile on my face because I am so proud that how quickly she
Oh,
realized.
okay, thank God.
It is 100% about everybody else. What if it flops? Meaning, what if nobody likes it? What if nobody agrees with it? What if nobody watches? What's the second one?
What if nobody cares?
What if nobody cares? I don't even have to get into that one. What's the third one? It's still about other people. I know it's more of productivity, but it's also on the fact that you're not producing at the other person's expense, at the other
Yeah.
person's want, when it should be about you. We've talked a lot in these last couple episodes about letting them.
Hmm.
We have to let them think what they want, do what they want, like, not like, follow, not follow. Because the person you're doing this for is you and
Yeah.
everybody who loves you. And then everybody else who likes plants, who likes ladies, who likes quirky things. You know what I'm saying? You'll find your people. But all those questions have nothing to do with your ability of being able to do this and or your time to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
are capable of doing this. You have the time, you have the products, you have the ability.
I was making my own soil the other day and I was like, oh, I should record a video and be like, come make my plant soil with me. And I was like, no, that's stupid. No one's gonna want to
Bro,
see
I
that.
would
And
have
so
watched
I
that shit.
didn't do
Are you
it.
kidding me? I need to learn. You post your shit so I can learn. At least you have one number one fan for always.
Nah.
So I don't think any of those questions are actually logical or realistic. So fuck the fuck off and start your plant lady shit. And everybody who's watching, go and follow when she announces her shit.
I love you.
I love
Okay.
it too. Do it.
I was like, I've been thinking about it since, I got the plant. And I was like, I wonder if I should, because I know we had a really tough conversation for me to have the other day
Hmm.
about school and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's also when I was like, maybe I should wait to talk about this because it's like a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? We're talking about
This is the
plants
perfect
today.
time.
This is the
Yeah.
perfect time to just bring it to her and see how she feels. And then you guys can weigh on it too. I mean, she kind of said everything. I feel like I just got scolded,
Yeah.
but like in a good way.
Always. That's how it always feels for me.
But yeah, I don't know.
You can even do one. I'm repotting my best friend's plant. Come with me. And then
Okay.
you can, I'll ask you stupid questions and you answer them. I'll be like, what does this mean? Why do the roots look like that? If I break one, will it die?
Are you talking about the aerial roots, those big brown
I
ones
don't
that
even
come
know what you're
out?
saying.
Okay.
So I guess we'll have to be in person.
Because that's like one of the first things people notice about a monstera is those big brown roots that come out the back.
Yes, they're
They're
coming
aerial
out of the fucking
roots.
pot, so that's how I know that
Yeah,
she
they're
needs to be
trying.
repotted.
Well, no, those don't get buried. I mean, they don't have to be.
Huh.
Those stick out. Those are the things that it climbs with.
Oh no, whatever. We'll have to.
I'll look at it
Yeah,
because I
thank you
still
very
haven't
much.
even really seen
I'm
it.
excited, but definitely do your Instagram, please, because I would love to watch it, or Facebook or TikTok, whichever you
I'm
decide to do.
repotting tonight, so I'll put some pictures up and
Do it.
I'll do it. And I'm not gonna tell none of y'all about it till it's got like 10 pictures or something. I'm not
That's
saying
fine.
nothing.
You can prepare yourself,
Okay.
but don't hinder yourself for anybody else's expense. Okay?
Okay.
You need to stop allowing so much control to
I
these
do.
people.
I
Stop
do. I
allowing them to
do.
have
I'm
so
so
much
bad at
control.
that. I'm still very much not there
There.
yet.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's okay, and you just need to practice. You need to practice every day the simple things. Like, oh, you got up your chair too quickly and you think the person next to you heard it and it
Yes.
sounded like a fart or something
Oh
of the
no,
sort.
I would die.
Yeah, you say let them. Or when you get up and you went to go get coffee for the second time of the day, and you're going to think that the person next to you is going to say, oh my God, she should not be drinking that much caffeine, you let them.
Oh,
And if you get in your car and there's someone behind you that's beeping because you're going the exact speed limit and they don't want to go that speed limit, they want to go faster, you let them.
damn.
Because these simple things will add up and eventually you'll be like, holy shit, there's nobody but me. Because you're not being selfish, you're being responsible with your responses. Because being unresponsible means causing yourself chaos, detriment, and stopping yourself from doing and achieving what you're capable
Mm.
of. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these people.
Sudi preaching again.
Let them, baby.
Hey.
Let them and let me choose and control what I can.
That's great. Cause like I feel like okay, listen, everything you said is very smart. It's very like yeah, I feel empowered to do that now, especially because of the way you deliver it. But then I'll find myself tomorrow in
Yeah.
a situation where I need to let them
Yes.
and I don't. And then I
Yes.
get like I think I'm so hard on myself.
Yes.
I'm really so hard on myself, guys. Like the pressure to perform when I was younger
Hmm.
definitely translated into me being the way I
Here.
am
Yeah.
now as an adult, whether it be in sex, in work, in friendship, in anything. I feel like I need to be
Overachieve.
at exactly
Yeah.
instead of 100, 110, 120 over so that way if I do, at least I'm still at 100,
Yeah.
you know?
I think you have to constantly be asking yourself, who do I want to be?
I don't know. Like I want to be Melly. I want to be the
Who is
plant
Melly?
lady. I want to be the plant lady.
Okay.
I want to be the quirky, nerdy lady who has information about random shit all the time. You need something, Melly might know. She might know it. I want to be the knowledgeable one, you know? I want to be the funny one. I want to be like, oh, Melly, she's fucking hilarious. But all of these things are like so.
Does Melly have confidence?
No, I don't. And I feel
Why?
like I've been struggling my whole fucking life to have it. And every time I feel like I do, I feel like it's not enough because
Yes.
I'll feel greater, and then I'll see everyone else around me, and I'll be like, I could be doing better. I could be doing
Yeah.
more. Why am I not there? Why am I not like that? Why can't I be like that? And I compare myself to everyone else around me. And it's not in a competitive way.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not like, oh, she's prettier than me. I fucking hate you. It's like, why
yeah.
can't, like,
Why can I be like that?
yeah, why can't I be like
Well,
that?
number one is you can. Number two is that question that we talked about earlier, where we think about what we survived and what looked impossible.
Hmm.
You are there right now. You are where you think that this is impossible. There's no way I can change. There's no way I can be different. There's no way I can do what they can do.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not true. You can. And you will. And eventually in a couple years you'll look back and you'll be like, "Holy crap, that felt impossible." And yet here
Damn.
I
I got
am
goosebumps.
and yet here I am telling myself, "Let that bitch think what she wants." While I post my
Damn.
little plant lady Instagram and while we go to podcast and everything else, sex, relationships, friends, whatever it is, you'll find yourself saying, "I'm more important because I got myself here, because I did what needed to be done for myself, and that's why I deserve my truth. And my truth is the only truth that's out there, and everybody else's opinion of me is nothing
Wow.
because I'm important and I'm the only one that matters. Because who's the one that's going to be living your life with you for always? You. Not even your partner, not even your kids, not nobody but you will live the rest of your life with you.
Yeah.
So why give other people so much power when the only power is us, you?
Damn. I don't even know what to say. Cause damn.
I just hope that it goes in. I hope you allow this to hit you the right way and not the wrong way, in the sense of you realize that you are just like me and just like every other person that you see succeed and that you're inspired by. We are no different. The only difference is that that person decided to wake up and say, I can't fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let that person stop me. That's the only difference. The only difference is that those people kept going when we chose that we weren't enough. But there is no chart or list. The only importance is ours. We decide what's enough.
And then I suppose once we remove that power from everyone else, we claim it for ourselves.
It's there. It's there and it's loud and it's bright and you get to choose. And then it'll be dim again. And then you'll have to remind yourself, hey, I'm stronger than this. This is just a moment. I got to let them be.
This is just a moment. This is just a moment. I really like that. And that I everything I take to heart.
Good.
Everything I hear you. But that it's just a moment.
Because it's so true.
Yeah, it is cuz like as you're saying, thinking back to that question when we were those were just a series of moments because they're over now and you never have to do them again. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm
Yeah,
shaky. You
yeah,
know
me
what I mean?
too. I feel like I'm like, yeah, I keep saying, yeah, like, and I'm listening actively and I'm just mentally taking notes.
Yeah.
And I know I'll be in that situation again, and then I'll just have to remind myself again and show up for myself again
Yes.
until it's like
Again
clockwork,
and again and
until
again
it's
and again.
natural.
60 something days, I believe, is what Mel Robbins said, that a psychologist of hers told her. That it takes 60 something days of continuously pre reprogramming our brains to understanding, hey, I can be me. Your importance doesn't matter. I can be polite. I can be respectful, but I don't have to allow you to control my self worth. 60 something days of waking up and reminding yourself that I can do hard things, that I am important, and that the things I do are real because they're
Yeah.
me. You know,
60 days, huh?
60 something days every
That's
day.
a, I mean, that's commitment too. You think, oh, 60 days, it's just 2 months. I can do that for 2 months. It's hard.
Then you realize that 3 days in, you're like, wait,
Like, hold on a
I gotta
minute.
do this for 50 something else days.
I wake up and I'm like, fuck. I didn't do it today.
No,
I
but
didn't appreciate myself today. Fuck.
it's over.
It's 6 o'clock. It's the end of the workday, bitch.
And also, one thing that we also have to remember is that our feelings are so valid. They're so real, they're so raw, and they are necessary for our growth. It doesn't
Yes.
matter if we spiral, it doesn't matter if we find ourselves saying, I fucking hate this life, because that moment is allowed, but the action afterwards is not. Meaning, if you feel like, oh my God, I hate my fucking life,
Mm.
you let that feeling go because it's just a feeling, not a statement, not reality. We are more powerful than our mind and our thoughts.
And to anyone listening who's tired, who's in between rest and becoming, we see you. Continue your good work. Keep working at it. This is also a platform for us to encourage you guys as we try and encourage each other. We have the benefit of being best friends. That
Yeah.
relationship is there. That, commitment to each other is there. But we also kind of want to share that with you because, you could hear from a stranger on the street that, oh, hey, you look nice, or I'm proud of you, from a
Yeah.
friend. And you're like, whoa, that made me feel something. Well, we're proud of you. We'll
Keep
show up
going.
for you. Keep going. We want to hear your journey. If you care to share with us, get yourself a plant. Treat yourself like a
Yes.
plant.
Yes.
Water yourself. Feed yourself.
Believe in
Show up
yourself.
for yourself, and you'll watch yourself flourish. And no one is saying it's easy.
No.
We're not diminishing that at all,
No.
but it is doable.
It's
It's
possible.
it's possible.
We have more power than we think we do. Anyways, we got to wrap up today.
Yes. Thank you guys for being so great and listening to us again.
There's so many of you, and please don't forget to follow us on Instagram and
Yes.
Facebook and TikTok. Engage with us. It's important to us.
Yes. Everything is underscore exploring thoughts underscore.
Yes, ma'am. And of course, our email is exploring thoughts with two S's at gmail.com.
Somebody send her an email. I'm getting tired of asking y'all for this damn email. Please send her an email. Somebody, anybody.
Until next time, stay weird, stay real, stay you. Bye.
Bye.